Dear students, my name is Fadl Arsan, lecturer in physics in APS Zamzam Kent. You are watching the Learning Corner online, and today we shall discuss chapter number 5 for the new coming week, that is for the week of 9th. Now today we shall discuss about the gravitation, and in gravitation we will discuss the Newton law of universal gravitation. Now there are two types of questions which will be adjusted from the feeder board pattern. सैम्पल क्वेश्चन की शक्ल में एक क्वेश्चन ये है कि स्टेट न्यूटन लॉ ऑफ यूनिवर्सल ग्रेविटेशन एंड derive its mathematical relation. Second, define Newton law of universal gravitation and derive the mathematical formula for this law. Statement. This law states that every body in this universe attracts every other body with a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. Now, in this topic, we will discuss the basic concepts about the gravitational force. First of all, I would like to discuss for the informative knowledge how many kinds of forces are existing in nature. So, dear students, there are basic three kinds of forces which are existing in nature. Number first, electromagnetic force. Number second, nuclear forces. And number third, gravitational forces. Now you know about the above two forces, that is electromagnetic forces, which are exist between the opposite poles as well as the opposite charges, as well as the neutral charges. Similarly, the gravitational force which are existing in the nature, this force will always be existing in all those bodies which are chargeless. And the idea of this gravitational force was given by theoretical scientist Newton in 1665. He introduced that every body in this universe attracts every other body with a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. Now, this statement can be concluded in the form of explanation from the figure like this one. In order to explain this law, let us consider two bodies which are presented in the figure by A and B, having masses m1 and m2, and yet they are separated from each other by a distance d. That is d is the separation between these two bodies, and F is the attractive force between the two bodies. Now, according to the statement, this force is directly proportional to the product of their masses. That is, F is proportional to m1 and m2, which will be assigned by in the form of equation number first. Because this statement split up into two sections, so if for the section first, that is the force is directly proportional to the product of their masses, will be assigned in this form. If it is directly proportional to m1 and m2, so it will be assigned by equation number first. And second, if it is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers, it is assigned by equation 2. Now, combining equation 1 and equation 2, we get if it is proportional to m1 m2 divided by d square. Or further, if is equal to, let us replace this proportion sign by equation with a constant. So, if is equal to certain constant into m1 m2 divided by d square, or if is equal to g m1 m2 divided by d square, where g is the constant of proportionality and is known as gravitational constant, and its value in SI units is 6.673 into 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Now dear students, this is the basic mathematical formula or mathematical relation for the Newton law of universal gravitation. Now there are three types of questions from the Federal Board side. नंबर फर्स्ट, बेटा अगर आप लोगों से पूछा जाए कि व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन स्मॉल जी एंड कैपिटल जी, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन स्मॉल जी एंड कैपिटल जी, ये क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट है. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये स्मॉल जी जो है इट इज नोन एज ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन and capital G stands for the gravitational constant. Similarly, you know about the value of small g, which is equal to 9.8 meter per second square or 10 meter per second square, and its value is given by 6.673 into 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Further, the third difference is this g is a variable quantity. It means that its value is not fixed. It changes with altitude or its position, and the value of gravitational constant will be remains constant. Is it clear? No. Similarly, अगर आपसे पूछा जाए कि अगर ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स यानी कि रिड्यूस हो जाए या इंक्रीज हो जाए, so it can be directed obtained from the mathematical relation, that is F is proportional to 1 by d square. अगर ये सेपरेशन ज्यादा हो, एल्टीट्यूड ज्यादा हो, गैप ज्यादा हो न्यूट्रल बॉडीज में, देन द फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन विल बी मिनिमम. अगर ये कम हो, देन दिस फोर्स विल बी मैक्सिमम. Now dear students, in the previous discussion we are come toward the conclusion that there are two types of questions which will be adjusted from the above relation in the Federal Board pattern. That is, question number first will be assigned in the form of what is the difference between small g and capital G, which will be in the section A in the form of MCQs. And question number second is show that the unit of G is equal to Newton meter square per kg square, which will be there in the section B in the form of short questions. So already we have discussed that small g stands for the gravitational acceleration, capital G stands for the gravitational constant. The value of this g is 9.8 meter per second square or 10 meter per second square, and the value of gravitational constant is 6.673 into 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Now the value of this g is not fixed, it is a variable quantity, and the value of gravitational constant will always remains constant. Next, show that the unit of gravitational constant is equal to Newton meter square per kg square. So it can be proved from the mathematical form of Newton law of universal gravitation constant. That is we know that F is equal to G m1 m2 divided by d square. Now for the simplification of G, why? Because we are going to determine the value for the gravitational constant, the unit of gravitational constant. So we will multiply this like this one by cross multiplication. G m1 m2, this must be equal to f d square, or G is equal to f d square divided by m1 m2. Now putting the values in this expression from SI units, that is G is equal to the unit of force is Newton in SI units, the unit of length or distance or separation is indicated by meter. क्योंकि ये स्क्वायर है, so it will be assigned by meter square. There are two masses, So for mass 1 it will be assigned by kg, और देखिए ये second mass है, it will also be assigned by kg. Now by simplification further, G must be equal to Newton meter square per kg square. So this can also be given in the paper for the students in the federal board paper or in the home exams in the section B. Show that the unit of gravitation constant is given by Newton meter square per kg. Now, dear students, now I am going to give certain homework in the form of 2 short questions and 2 multiple choice. That is in the form of short questions at page number 114, that is 114. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5.1 में पार्ट फर्स्ट और पार्ट सेकंड ये चेक करें और ये टोटली याद है कि इसी लॉ पे डिपेंड करता है F is equal to g m1 into divided by t square, that is न्यूटन लॉ ऑफ यूनिवर्सल ग्रेविटेशन में. और सेकंडली एक्सरसाइज में न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम पेज नंबर 115 पे, पेज नंबर 115 पे क्वेश्चन नंबर 5.1 और 5.2 आप इनको चेक करें और इसको सॉल्व कर लें. नाउ डियर स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई हो तो इनको लाइक करें और इनको कमेंट्स के शक्ल में इसको शेयर करें. थैंक यू.